Good evening. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and administration, I'd like to welcome you to the 63rd Annual Awards Night celebration. My name is John Rickard. I'm the principal of Niskayuna High School, and as always, it is my honor and privilege to serve as moderator for tonight's ceremony. I'm truly delighted to welcome all of you here tonight in person, and I want to send a special shout out and a welcome to friends and family who are watching the event via our live stream, as we'll honor a significant number of seniors from the class of 2022. I'm also grateful to our superintendent of schools, Dr. Juliette Pennyman, our assistant superintendent for instruction, Ms. Marie DiGirolamo, and members of our faculty who have served on the awards committee, as well as several other of our award presenters who are here to assist me in presenting each award. I'll be describing each award for you, and in some cases I'll be presenting, in some cases we'll have special presenters here to do so. At this time, would you please rise as select members of our concert chorale will perform the national anthem. Thank you very much. Great job. To lead off tonight's program, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Raymond Cucciello, Jr., a 1988 graduate of the United States Military Academy at West Point, who has some very exciting news to share with us. Mr. Cucciello?
Thank you. Good evening. As he mentioned, my name is Ray Cluciello. I'm a Niskayuna resident, and I'm a 1988 graduate of the United States Military Academy. I am here on behalf of the West Point Admissions Office to award a full 4-year scholarship to 2 of your graduating seniors who have chosen to undertake the challenges presented by West Point. The scholarship includes a salary, tuition, room and board, medical and dental care, and is currently valued at over $300,000. The mission of West Point is to educate, train, and inspire the Corps of Cadets so that each graduate is a commissioned leader of character, committed to the values of duty, honor, country, and prepared for a career of professional excellence and service to the nation as an officer in the United States Army. West Point cadets undergo rigorous mandatory physical training, leadership development, moral, ethical training to develop those attributes necessary to become a commissioned active duty Army officer serving our soldiers, our Army, and our nation. Would Avanish Banki and Michael Puccioni please join me? Second. From what I understand, Avanish's mom and sister are here on behalf of Avanish as he is at a tennis tournament. So he's not here tonight to accept. Both Avanish and Michael are great examples of the young Americans West Point seeks to lead our soldiers and the Army. They are well-rounded at the top of their peer groups in 3 areas to include academics, leadership, and athletics. On behalf of the President of the United States, it gives me immense pleasure to present them both with a certificate of appointment to the West Point class of 2026. I am confident they will do a great job. Congratulations to both them and their families. Let me see who I got here. Avanish first.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cluciello, and congratulations to both Michael and Avanish. And Avanish is actually down at the U.S. Open in the New York State Tennis Championship, so that's why he couldn't be with us tonight. At this time, it is my honor to present the Isabella Marie Cimatelli Never Crumble Scholarship. This is awarded to a senior who has overcome an obstacle in their life that has made them one tough cookie. Special consideration will be given to applicants who plan on pursuing a career in either business or culinary. Isabella is a graduate of Niskayuna High School's class of 2021, and she is here with me tonight to present this award as she wants to continue the spread of Izzy Care. Be nice, be kind, and share a smile. And the first ever student awarded of this special scholarship is Jenna R. Simeone. Dr. Shiloh Lieberman, president of the Grand Boulevard Fire Company, is here tonight to present the Frank Price Memorial Scholarships given to 2 students residing within Fire District 1. The scholarships are awarded to help pay for tuition expenses at the College of the Winner's Choice. And tonight's winners are Lauren Goyette and Daniel Quinn. Congratulations. Mrs. Elizabeth Zayden, the CEO of Bright Hope Center Academy, is here tonight to present the Rotary Club Scholarship of Niskayuna. It is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated the ideals of the Rotary by living out the Rotary motto of service above self. This award recognizes a student who has shown ethical leadership, good communication skills, an interest in problem solving, and conflict management. The student must demonstrate a commitment to volunteerism in school or local or global community. And tonight, this award is presented to Bailey G. Fingerhut.
Thank you so much.
The CareNet Medical Group Scholarship is awarded to a senior who is planning to attend a college. The recipient must be of good character, show academic promise, and demonstrate leadership and concern for women's issues in contemporary society. And I am pleased to present this tonight to Samantha L. Cerezo. The Mother Rose of Lima Language Award will be presented tonight by Mrs. Sharon Maneri. Mother Rose of Lima was a founding faculty member at the College of St. Rose. In the interim years, she served as professor of Latin and Greek, dean of the college, and president of the college from 1949 to 1953. She embodied the spirit and ideals she sought to pass on to those who came under her guidance. This Language Excellence Scholarship is given in her memory by the Schenectady chapter of the College of St. Rose. And this year's award goes to Sophia Bowler. Miss Megna Tatambe, NCAP board member and Niskayuna graduate from the class of 2018, is here to present the Niskayuna Community Action Program Award. It is presented to a student who actively works on school and community concerns to improve the quality of life for all. And tonight's winners are Grace L. DiCaprio and Abigail G. Thomas. The next award is the Susan and Patrick H. Kerwin Memorial Scholarship. Here with us tonight, Mr. Patrick Kerwin and Mrs. Susan McGrath, and they are the children of Susan and Patrick Kerwin. This award is presented to a graduating senior pursuing a career in a health-related field and who has demonstrated compassion for others and provided service to the school community. And the winner of this award is Philip T. Rosero. The next award is the Donnie Dudley Memorial Scholarship. Here tonight to present this award, Mr. Donnie Dudley, Donnie's father, and his sister Becca. This award honors the memory of Donnie Dudley, a member of Niskayuna High School's class of 2012. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has succeeded in the study of mathematics and science and who has enjoyed success as an athlete while exhibiting Donnie's spirit of being a loyal and non-judgmental friend to his peers and loved ones. And this award tonight is presented to Sophia Bowler. The Bill Connolly Memorial Scholarship will be presented this evening by Allison Connolly, Bill's wife. It is provided by Bill's friends and family and awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated a commitment to family and community and given of themselves for the benefit of others. This individual exhibits leadership and brings positivity to a group or team and demonstrates the ability to motivate and influence others in a positive manner. And I'm pleased to announce the winner of this award is Marcus J. Pateron. The Schenectady Foundation Anna Hudson Erbacher Scholarship will be presented tonight by Ms. Jean Churchill, Senior Administrative Associate of the Schenectady Foundation. It is awarded each year to 2 graduating seniors from Schenectady County High Schools who intend on pursuing a career in the field of teaching. Recipients of the scholarship demonstrate excellence in scholarship, character, and extracurricular and community activities. This year, the 2 recipients happen to come from Niskayuna High School. And one award provides $2,000 per year. The other will provide $1,000 for each of the 4 years. And I'm pleased to announce the winners of these awards are Aiden M. Irish and Lindsay A. Whitley. The Zonta Club of Schenectady Jean M. Kuhn Humanitarian Award is presented tonight by club member Miss Melanie Porto. It is awarded to a young woman who demonstrates outstanding leadership skills and a high level of dedication and commitment to public service. And we are pleased to present this tonight to Rebecca Z. Schechter. The Herff Jones Award will be presented tonight by Mr. Juwan Middleton, our local representative from the Herff Jones Company, and is presented to a graduating senior who throughout his or her high school career has been a role model to others and an active member of the class, as well as a positive influence among their peers. And the winner of the award tonight is Chloe R. Lephart. Next, I'm joined tonight by our PTO co-president, Mrs. Renee Simeone, as she is here to present the School Service Award given by our PTO to two seniors who have, through their years in high school, consistently accepted responsibility, a high degree of dependability in the discharge of services to our school. This award is sponsored by the Niskayuna High School Parent Teacher Organization, and we are pleased to award this tonight to two of our graduating seniors, Jillian Galuli and Aiden M. Irish. And a special welcome back to Dr. Eva Jones, our recently retired assistant principal, as she is here tonight to present the Help for Today, Hope for Tomorrow scholarship that is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated through community service a commitment to helping those in dire circumstances. A student interested in a career in social work, community engagement, or activism is the ideal recipient. The student receiving this award will meet with Mike Sicoscio, the executive director of the Schenectady City Mission, to learn more about a systemic approach to community engagement and support. The City Mission will also receive a monetary donation as a part of this award on behalf of the winner. We are pleased to present this tonight to Ella E. Geske. The Frank J. Rispoli Memorial Scholarship will be presented tonight by Mrs. Faye Rispoli, and it is presented annually to a graduating senior varsity student athlete who exhibits leadership, respect, and determination on the field of play and in relationships with teammates. In addition, this student athlete also exhibits excellence in the classroom, displaying conscientious effort and a hardworking approach in a variety of different disciplines. We are pleased to present this tonight to Daniel M. Quinn. I'm pleased to present this next award on behalf of the class of 1980. It is their annual scholarship that is presented to a college-bound student in the senior class. It is given for scholarship, citizenship, and service to the school. And on behalf of the class of 1980, I am pleased to award this to Mia D. Etkin. The Outlaws Volunteer Fire Company and Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is a resident of the fire district and who plans on pursuing a college education. The applicant must also have demonstrated evidence of good citizenship, concern for others, and the willingness to improve the quality of life for all. And I'm pleased to present this tonight to Benjamin D. DeSalt. The next award is the Niskayuna Police Benevolent Association Scholarship, and it is presented to a graduating senior who plans on attending a 2- or 4-year college, majoring in law enforcement, police services, or other field of study dealing with the legal profession. We are pleased to present this to Jack D. Allen. The Dignity for All Award is presented by the Emmanuel Friedens Church of Schenectady. Joining me tonight are Jocelyn McKinney and Aiden Legere, and they are representatives from the Emmanuel Friedens Church, and they will present an award to a graduating senior who has worked to create an atmosphere in which actual or perceived gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender students, as well as their straight allies, may obtain an education free from discrimination, harassment, violence, and abuse. We are pleased to present this award tonight to Rachel C. Wheeler. The Upper Union Street Business Improvement District Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who will be attending a 2- or 4-year college with a focus on business. And I am pleased to present this award to Owen C. Evans. The Edward Alston Scholarship for Excellence in World Language is awarded annually to a graduating senior who has demonstrated an enthusiasm, passion, and excellence in his or her study of multiple world languages, as displayed by Edward Alston, our Director of World Languages from 2002 to 2014. And tonight, I award this to Aiden M. Irish. The Clifton Park Lodge, number 2466, Benevolent and Protective Order of the Elk Scholarship, will be presented tonight by Mr. William Tierney, the exalted ruler of Clifton Park Lodge, number 2466. And it is presented to a graduating senior who has shown outstanding leadership accomplishments in promoting drug prevention awareness in their school or community. We are pleased to present this tonight to Tess M. Sharameda. Joining me tonight is Sharon Risley, the general manager of the Niskayuna Co-op, to present the Niskayuna Consumers Cooperative Award dedicated to the memory of Betty Mathis for her many years of service on the board of directors at the co-op. The award is given to a student for proficiency, interest, and the initiative in the field of family and consumer sciences. The Niskayuna Co-op has been a cornerstone of our Niskayuna community for over 75 years. But what you may not know is due to financial struggles, the co-op almost closed in the early 70s. but it was a group of dedicated community activists led by Betty Mathis, the board secretary at the time, who stepped up and saved our co-op. And so tonight, Shannon is here with me to present this award to Sarah M. Stutz. The Kathy Hartledge Memorial Scholarship is dedicated to the memory of Kathy Hartledge, who is a dedicated and caring Glencliff and Rosendale Elementary third grade teacher. Kathy came to teaching her true passion after a career change from the world of business because she looked at each day of her teaching as a gift. Kathy was a true professional who loved all aspects of her craft, from working collaboratively with her teammates on curriculum and planning to helping every student in her class grow to their highest potential. Kathy always saw the best in all of us. And this scholarship, which is provided by the Glencliff and Rosendale school communities, is presented to a graduating senior from Niskayuna High School who exemplifies Kathy's personal qualities and plans to pursue a career in education. We are pleased to present this tonight to Cara M. Barbera. Joining me at this time is Mrs. Robin Salvin, who is a faculty member here at the high school in our social studies department, and she will present the Niskayuna Teachers Association Scholarship Awards. And they are awarded annually to graduating seniors who plan to attend college and who have demonstrated good citizenship and significant promise of academic achievement. These awards are given by our Niskayuna Teachers Association. The NTA Ron Boscheman Memorial Scholarship goes to Samuel L. Roddick. The NTA Phyllis Black Memorial Scholarship goes to Olivia M. Gerlani. Also, an NTA Phyllis Black Memorial Scholarship goes to Isabel M. Nelson. The NTA's Gene Bundy Memorial Scholarship goes to Paris A. Bolden. The NTA's Susan Burke Memorial Scholarship goes to Catherine M. Pogue. The NTA's Michael Jones Memorial Scholarship goes to Aiden M. Irish. We have two winners of the NTA's Roy Williams Bob McKee Scholarship, and they are Brody R. Reardon and Winifred M. Wheeler. The NTA's Dr. Emily Langworthy Peck Memorial Scholarship goes to Lauren Goyette. And there are two recipients of the NTA's Laura M. Sicko Memorial Scholarship, and they are Zachary Richard and Philip T. Rosero. And the NTA's Dr. Rexford Souter Scholarship goes to Grace L. DiCaprio. And now Mrs. Salvin will assist me in presenting the Nick's Good Citizen Award. It is presented to a member of the senior class who has demonstrated a commitment to improving the overall high school atmosphere through dedication to the improvement of the school community and culture. The commitment is evident through his or her respect for peers, teachers, administration, and staff, and a strong and continuous involvement in community service in order to make Niskayuna High School a better place. And tonight's winner is Lily Winters. The next award is the John Stevens Memorial Award, presented in the memory of John Stevens, a member of Niskayuna High School's class of 1988. John was known by his family and friends as a defender of the underdog. This award is presented to a senior who has worked diligently to promote anti-bullying and has shown compassion and friendship to students who may have felt unwelcome. We are pleased to present this tonight to Sarah L. May. The Margaret Kime Memorial Award for Nursing is given in memory of Margaret Kime, who served as a licensed practicing nurse at St. Clair's Hospital in Schenectady for her entire career. It is awarded to graduating seniors who plan to work in the field of nursing, with preference given to students who may decide to study at a two-year college. We are pleased to present this award tonight to Philip T. Rosero and Camille T. Ugali. The next award is the Boosters Club Scholarship Award. And with here tonight from the Boosters Club is Mrs. Susan Scavo. And we'll present this to seniors who have made a significant contribution to the physical education and athletic programs at Niskayuna High School and have given evidence of high character in doing so. We are pleased to present these awards to Sophia Bowler, Laith S. Chowdhury, Owen C. Evans, and Jillian Galuli. The Sean Warren Valero Memorial Award is dedicated to the memory of Sean Warren Valero, a member of Niskayuna High School's class of 2009. Sean loved animals, the great outdoors, and helping others. His concern for others led him to volunteer at the Schenectady Inner City Ministry Food Pantry and Habitat for Humanity. This award is presented this year to a graduating senior who best emulates Sean's love of nature and compassion to others, volunteerism, intellectual curiosity, and overall service to our school. And this award is sponsored by the Valero family, and it goes to Catherine M. Pogue. The next award is the Thomas Mullaney Memorial Scholarship, and it is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career working with young people as a teacher, counselor, or social worker. The scholarship is made possible through the generosity of Tom Mulaney's dear friends. And this year's recipient is Grace L. DiCaprio. At this time, I'll ask Dr. Fred Wetzel, president of the board of the Niskayuna Community Foundation, to join me at the podium to assist in presenting the next awards in conjunction with the Niskayuna Community Foundation. The first is the Class of 1965 Scholarship, and it is presented to a graduating senior who, after overcoming adversity or loss, has demonstrated achievement and promise and plans to attend college in the fall. This year's recipient is Caleb R. Tisch. The 60th anniversary student scholarship is awarded to two graduating seniors who embody the spirit of the Niskayuna Central School District to empower each individual to make responsible choices, meet challenges, achieve personal success, and contribute to a global society. The recipients of this award have demonstrated significant development and growth in these areas by learning to achieve to the best of their ability to become positive contributors to our school and community during their high school careers. We are pleased to present this award to Rashado O. Fowler and Winifred M. Wheeler. And the Niskayuna Community Foundation Service Scholarship Award is presented to a graduating senior residing in the town of Niskayuna or the Niskayuna School District who has performed significant community service and who has demonstrated dedication to scholastic achievement. And we are honored to present this to Raina Sarkar. The Niskayuna Community Foundation College Promise Scholarship is a one-time award in the amount of $1,000, and it is presented to a graduating senior from the Niskayuna High School class of 2022 who's achieved a minimum average of an 80%, earned a Regents diploma, and plans to attend accredited 2- or 4-year college or university. And we're pleased to present this to Catherine F. Donato Neff. The Niskayuna Community Foundation Huther Gillen Scholarship Award is presented to a graduating senior residing in the town of Niskayuna or the Niskayuna Central School District. Mr. Richard Huther established a scholarship in memory of his parents to help a community-minded student who needs assistance to further his or her education and plans to continue to perform significant community service in their future. We are pleased to present this to Jessica M. Arul. The Niskayuna Community Foundation Harriet Wall Memorial Scholarship Award is presented to a graduating senior who will be attending Boston University. The recipient of the award shall be planning to pursue a career in physical education, physical therapy, sports medicine, or a similarly related field. If there's not a senior with these qualifications attending Boston University, the recipient can be attending any school in the Northeast. And we are pleased to present this to Julian A. Frangia.
Good to see you.
The Niskayuna Educational Support Personnel Association Scholarship is awarded annually to graduating seniors whose parents are employees of the Niskayuna Central Schools and members of the Niskayuna Educational Support Personnel Association. The chosen students must plan to attend college and demonstrate academic effort and good community citizenship. And we have two winners tonight. They are Mia D. Etkin and Brody R. Reardon. We'll make sure that Brody receives this. Brody was also recently awarded the Schenectady chapter of the Adirondack Mountain Club Scholarship, and they have provided him with this award. He is very successful in that endeavor. The National Honor Society Scholarship is awarded to one or more students who plan to attend a four-year college. Selection is based on the criteria of scholarship, leadership, character, and service, as well as involvement in school and community activities. Here to present this tonight is the president of our National Honor Society chapter, Patrick Yang. And the award goes to Samit Sahu. The Medical Science Award is presented to a senior who has demonstrated academic achievement with a special emphasis on science courses and the Introduction to Medical Science course. They must have demonstrated exceptional interest, effort, and enthusiasm in medical sciences and plan to pursue a career in a related field. And this award is sponsored by Dr. and Mrs. Brian Gordon. And the winners tonight are Peter Bedoji and Sumit Sahu. The Niskayuna High School Military Service Award is presented to a senior boy or girl who has made the honorable decision to enlist in any branch of the armed services to serve our country. The award honors a student for their good academic standing, good character and behavior, leadership, devotion to family, and desire to answer a greater call than oneself. Consideration will also be given to a candidate who has shown considerable personal development in his or her high school career. And we are pleased to present this to Austin Matson. We'll certainly make sure Austin receives that. The Niskayuna Fire District No. 2 Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior pursuing a career in community service or health-related profession, such as an EMT, a paramedic, firefighter, nurse, doctor, technician, or similar occupation. And we are pleased to present this to Abigail C. Thomas. The Lynn C. Hartunian Memorial Scholarship is dedicated to the memory of Lynn C. Hartunian, a member of Niskayuna High School's class of 1985, who was killed in the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland on December 21st, 1988. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to attend a college in the state university system. The recipient has shown accomplishment in the arts and demonstrates a strong propensity for bringing joy to people. Lynn possessed all of these characteristics, and she was willing to share her optimistic outlook as well as her love of life with those who were privileged to know her. We are joined today in the audience by members of the Hartunian family who are here in Lynn's honor. Lynn's brother, Rick Hartunian, from the class of 1979. He is a member of Niskayuna High School's Hall of Fame. He is here with his wife, Beth. And we are also joined by Patty Hartunian O'Keefe from the class of 1976 and her husband, Joe. And we want to acknowledge a special member of the Hartunian family, Lynn's mother, Joanne, who sadly passed away this past year, but she had previously joined us for each and every award ceremony to see Lynn's award given and to meet the recipient. So I want to thank the Hartunian family for your support of this. And we have a special winner for this award tonight, and that is Grace L. DiCaprio. The Dr. Bridge G. Goel Memorial Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior planning a professional career in health sciences who best exemplifies the criteria of intelligence, intellectual curiosity, sincerity, and personal integrity. The scholarship is presented by the Goel and Agrawal families. And we are pleased to present this award tonight to Samit Sahu. Sumit was also the recipient of the Glenville Rotary Club and Foundation Student of the Year for the year 2022. So congratulations to you, Sumit. The John Fury Scholarship is presented to a Niskayuna High School senior student athlete who embodies a respect for others, pride in one's team, and responsibility to one's community, which are the hallmark qualities of our former teacher and coach, John Fury. Qualifying students should exhibit a commitment to excellence in athletics, a healthy lifestyle, and a strong sense of school spirit. And we are pleased to present this award to Darian R. Parker. The George Robert Abigail Memorial Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior scholar athlete who has demonstrated through their hard work, dedication, and perseverance to have excelled beyond their natural-born skills. Their athletic achievement exemplifies the virtue of individual sacrifice, effort, and persistence. The applicant should have a minimum of a 3.0 grade point average and be involved in our wrestling program. We're honored to present this tonight to Brody J. Johnson. The Marion Miller Memorial Scholarship is made available through the generosity of Mrs. Marion Miller, who taught in the Niskayuna Central School District for many years. It is awarded to a graduating student who intends to pursue a post-secondary degree in education, concentrating or majoring in early childhood education. The recipient must have exhibited the character and quality of personality that, in the judgment of our awards committee, makes the recipient well-suited for teaching and caring for young children. And we are honored to present this to Lindsay A. Whitley. The Scott McIntosh Memorial Scholarship Award is dedicated to the memory of Scott Murray from Niskayuna High School's class of 1994. Stricken with a brain tumor at the age of 5, he endured many related surgeries. Through sheer determination, he overcame the resulting handicaps, graduated from Niskayuna High School, and graduated summa cum laude from Beacon College in Leesburg, Florida. The award is given to a senior who, like Scott, has shown significant determination to overcome obstacles and, as a result, will pursue higher education. And we are pleased to present this to Dominic R. Voris. The Niskayuna Educational Secretaries Association Scholarship is awarded to 2 senior students excelling in business subjects who plan to pursue a career in business. And this year's recipients are Nicholas Dunn and Mandy S. Krug. Vince Bianchi, our student activities coordinator, will assist me in presenting the Tina Bianchi Memorial Scholarship dedicated to the memory of Tina Bianchi. Tina was a positive, caring, compassionate, and helpful person who was loved by everyone who knew her. Her ever-present smile brightened your day and made everyone feel special. She was admired and admired and respected teacher for 34 years, and then thoroughly enjoyed tutoring students after her retirement. This scholarship, provided by Tina's family, is presented to a graduating senior from Niskayuna High School who exemplifies Tina's personal characteristics and her love of helping others. And we are honored to present this to Jillian Galuli. The Rita V. Lazarus Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who has demonstrated a commitment and devotion to academics, athletics, and school or community involvement. This scholarship, provided by Mrs. Lazarus' sons, who enjoyed successes in the classroom and in athletics during their careers at Niskayuna High School, will provide a $2,500 scholarship to the recipient for each of their 4 years of their college education. And we are pleased to present this to Braden C. Kehoe. You got it. You got it. The Frank M. Longo Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who has demonstrated commitment and leadership as a member of his or her soccer team or his or her basketball team. The student should have also exhibited these same qualities as a student and a citizen. This award is in the amount of $1,000 and is provided by Mr. Frank Longo from Niskayuna High School's class of 2003. And this year it is presented to Ian R. Clank. The Michael Scott Barg Memorial Scholarship is dedicated to the memory of Michael Scott Barg, a member of Niskayuna High School's class of 1974. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated a strong commitment to athletics and academics. The student athlete has exemplified the personal traits of Michael, going above oneself in the classroom and on the field of competition. The Barg family is pleased to present this award to Darian R. Parker. The Stephen J. Grifferty Memorial Scholarship is dedicated to the memory of Stephen J. Grifferty, who was a gifted attorney and innovative entrepreneur. The scholarship shall be awarded to a graduating senior who plans to attend college. Special consideration shall be given to a candidate who is pursuing a career in the accounting or legal field. The candidate should have exemplified a passion for excellence, hard work, determination, and community service. And this year, the award goes to Ashley C. Artieta Basantes. The Julia O. Wells Memorial Education Foundation Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career in professional nursing and who has participated in school activities. This award is sponsored by the Julia O. Wells Memorial Education Foundation, Incorporated. And this year's recipient is Dharma C. Makarowski. The Eric Bilgore Gold Memorial Scholarship is dedicated to the memory of Eric B. Gold, member of Niskayuna High School's class of 1991. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who exemplifies the personal integrity, academic achievement, civic involvement, and concern for and loyalty to others as demonstrated by Eric. And this year's recipient is Daniel Malatesta. Next are the Pep Club scholarships. Two out of the four of these scholarships are named in honor of Joanne Izo, a former Niskayuna support staff member who founded our Pep Club. The other two scholarships are designated as General Pep Club scholarships. The four scholarships are presented to senior students who have achieved in the classroom, played at least one varsity interscholastic sport, and plan to attend college. We'll start with the ISO scholarships, and they go to Lily Winters and Jenna R. Simeone. And the Pep Club scholarships go to Nicholas Dunn and Mia D. Etkin. The Gene Robb Journalism Scholarship was established to recognize many significant contributions that Gene Robb, the former publisher of the Times-Union, made in the field of journalism. The student must have clearly demonstrated an interest in journalism and provided samples of journalistic work. This year's recipient is Javon R. Owens, Jr. The Robert C. Winchester Health and Wellness Award is given to a graduating senior who exemplifies a strong desire to live and lead a healthy lifestyle as exhibited by the efforts shown in their health education courses and the positive way in which they lead their life. This student demonstrates leadership, skills, high moral character, commitment to the school and community, love of family and culture, and a deep desire to help and support others. These characteristics embody Robert C. Winchester, who had a 36-year career in the Niskayuna Central School District as a health educator and a district director of health education. Bob went on to faithfully serve on the Niskayuna School Board for 9 years and was instrumental in the development of our NCAP program, our Niskayuna Community Action Program. And this award is given tonight to Orit G. Shang. The Hudson River Bank and Trust Company Citizenship Award is awarded to a senior boy and girl who have demonstrated good citizenship and community involvement through his and her high school career, as evidenced by volunteer participation in activities including school, church, charity, civic, and other community groups. And tonight's winners are Benjamin D. DeSalt and Addison C. Evanoff. The Edward C. Vandenberg Memorial Award is sponsored by the Sight Society of Eastern New York Incorporated, the Lion's Eye Bank at Albany. The award is presented to a graduating senior who, through persistent efforts, has improved the quality of life in their community. And the winner this year is Ella C. McDonald. The Hudson Valley Community College Senior Book Award is presented to a graduating senior who will be attending Hudson Valley Community College in the fall and has shown a commitment to pursuing their education in a meaningful manner. And we are pleased to present this to Philip T. Rosero. The Dorothy T. Miller Memorial Award is dedicated to the memory of Dorothy T. Miller, who served Niskayuna High School as the secretary to the principal when the school opened in 1957, and she later went on to complete her own college education and returned to Niskayuna High School in 1964 as a teacher in our English department. This award is given to a graduating senior who displays a love of language, literature, and creative writing. This year's recipient is Carrie M. Watkins. We'll make sure Carrie gets that. The Dental Today Scholarship is presented by the Dental Today office in Niskayuna, and it is awarded to a graduating senior from Niskayuna High School who is planning to pursue a career in the field of dentistry or dental hygiene. If there are no candidates in the field of dentistry, consideration can be given to a student pursuing a degree in medicine. This year's recipient is Abigail G. Thomas. The Rosemarie Perez Jaquith Scholarship is presented to a senior who is a minority, with preference given to those of Latin descent, and who has demonstrated a sustained commitment to serving their community. They are also interested in pursuing a career in public service, preferably law. Mrs. Perez Jaquith is an attorney who served on the New York State Legislature for over 20 years and was the first Latina and minority to serve as a member of the Niskayuna School Board. Her 6 years of school board service were the culmination of 20 years of volunteerism to the Niskayuna School District, and this award is given to Ayana D. Hughes. The Kitty Kelly Memorial Scholarship honors the memory of Kitty Kelly. Kitty taught in the Niskayuna School District for 20 years, and her 3 children enjoyed success as graduates of Niskayuna High School. To honor her memory, the award is given to a student who reflects the memories of those that Kitty treasured most. There could be one or more of the following: attendance at college in the Northeast, particularly Hamilton or Middlebury, participation in one or more of her favorite sports, such as football, soccer, softball, or baseball, or a desire to pursue a career in education or speech and hearing therapy. And we are pleased to present this to Paris A. Bolden. The South Colony Teachers Association Scholarship is awarded annually to graduating seniors whose parent is a member of the South Colony Teachers Association. The student must also plan to attend college and have demonstrated good citizenship and significant promise of academic achievement. And we have 2 winners tonight, Andrew D. Stiles and Matthew D. Stiles. The Gloria and Chester Kozlowski Memorial Award is awarded in memory of Mr. and Mrs. Kozlowski, who dedicated their lives to helping young people by sharing their time and treasure. This award is given to a high school senior who plans to attend college, has demonstrated good scholarship, and has devoted considerable time to helping others. And we are honored to present this to Sarah G. Harrow. The Victoria Gold, yeah. The Victoria Gold Prize for Education Award is presented to a graduating senior who plans on pursuing a career in education. The prize has been established to recognize and honor Mrs. Gold for her outstanding contributions to education as a member of the Niskayuna Central School District Board of Education from 1986 to 2001. This year's recipient is Aiden M. Irish. The Niskayuna High School Principal's Legacy Award is presented to members of the senior class who best exhibit the intellectual curiosity and social and emotional maturity that have enabled them to enhance the quality of life of their school and community. The recipients of this award present personal integrity, are of high moral character, and exemplify the characteristics of dedication, loyalty, and service to Niskayuna High School that was demonstrated by our principals, Francis R. Taramina from 1968 to 1982, and Edward A. Carangelo from 1982 to 2001 during their exemplary tenures as principal. And it's an honor to present this tonight to Bailey G. Fingerhut and Maya Gerstenbluth. Next is the Dr. John Youngblood Memorial Book Award, and it is awarded to a student for outstanding achievement and interest in the subject area for which he or her have won. Dr. Youngblood played a key role in the establishment of Niskayuna High School as the president of the Board of Education at the time of our school's opening. His high standards of educational excellence remain a lasting challenge and an inspiration to the people of our district. We have with us the district directors tonight who will present each of these prestigious awards so we'll start with art and design, our director, Kelly Jones, and she will present to Megan D. Kalos. Yeah, we'll make sure she gets that. Please take a moment, join me in congratulating Kelly Jones, and she will be retiring from our district at the end of this school year. Congratulations. Our Director of English, Jean Winkler, will present to Raina Sarkar. Our Director of World Languages, Michael Elliott, will present to Sarah G. Harrow. And Mr. Elliott also serves as our Director of Social Studies, and he will present to Duncan C. Wall. Our district director of math, science, and technology will present the next 3 awards. In mathematics, Jeffrey X. Chen. In science, the award goes to Samit Sahu. And in technology, the award goes to Marcus J. Patteron. On behalf of Eric Hughes in the music department, I'll present the music award to Duncan C. Wall. Anthony Malizia will present the business department award to Ashlyn G. McPartlin. And on behalf of our family and consumer science teachers, I am pleased to present their award to Paris A. Bolden. And congratulations once again to our Youngblood Award winners. The Principal's Medal is presented to students who have made unique or unusual contributions to their school or community, and who in doing so have demonstrated a genuine desire to make the world in which they live a better place. Selection is made by the principal and the members of the awards committee. And presenting these awards tonight, we have the assistance of our superintendent, Dr. Juliette Pennyman, our assistant superintendent, Marie DiGirolamo, our assistant principal, Joseph Coleman, and assistant principal, Anthony Malizia. I'd ask each of the students to come and remain on stage to be acknowledged as a group. Kira Barbera. Julian Frangia. Jillian Galuli. Sarah L. May. Takumbo O. Oshino. Isabel M. Nelson. Darian R. Parker. Daniel M. Quinn. Matthew T. Stroud. And Caleb R. Tisch. Oh, Nelson, if you're here, come on up. No? Okay, we had you earlier. We just wanted to be sure. These are the winners of the 2022 Principal's Medal. Congratulations. And to our parents, please remind the students that they wear that medal at graduation with their cap and gown. Congratulations, guys. Thank you. The next award is the Niskayuna Medal of Excellence, and it is awarded annually to those students of the graduating class who, through devotion to and achievement in their studies, through exemplary character and conduct, and through conscientious effort and significant contributions to the school, best exemplify the ideals of our school. Selection is made by the principal, assistant principals, department directors, or designated teachers, members of our awards committee, and affirmation from our entire faculty at large. And once again, I'd ask that each student come up and join us to be greeted and remain on stage to be recognized as a group. Sophia A. Barnes. Sophia Bowler. Samantha L. Cerezo. Addison C. Evanoff. Bailey G. Fingerhut. Maya Gerstenbluth. Aiden M. Irish. Laura Konezik. Daniel Malatesta. Ella C. McDonald. Marcus J. Paterone. Janet M. Pond. Isabella Peng. Catherine M. Pogue. Jesse C. Reed. Sumit Sahu. Rina Sarkar. Rebecca Z. Schechter. Heather A. Schmidt. Orit G. Chang. Duncan C. Wall. And Carrie M. Watkins. These are the Niskayuna Medal of Excellence winners for the class of 2022. Congratulations. And to these students, their medal can also be worn at graduation with their cap and gown. Congratulations. And the final award of the evening is the Niskayuna Medal of Academic Excellence. And this is awarded annually to those students in the graduating class who have demonstrated the greatest promise as students, who have given real evidence of intellectual curiosity and inquiry, of persistence and thoroughness of effort, and of developed powers of accurate thinking and effective expression. Selection is made by the principals, assistant principals, department directors, department designated teachers, and affirmation from our faculty at large. Niskayuna High School has never had a valedictorian or salutatorian. This is the highest academic award a student can receive. And this year's academic medal recipients are Sophia A. Barnes, Peter Bedoji, Sophia Bowler. Josephine A. Caloriso. Samantha L. Cerezo. Bailey G. Fingerhut. Daniel Malatesta. Natalia Mausovic. Ella C. McDonald.